Dear Fear, we're about to take a trip. Turns out inspiration and curiosity have been trying to visit for a long time, but only now have I decided to actually go for a ride with them. And since you're family, you're coming too. Honestly, I knew you would. You don't seem interested in leaving me alone. It's okay. I know you believe you have an important job to do in my life and that you take that job seriously. Your job is to put me in a full-blown panic every time I'm about to do something interesting. And for what it's worth, you're excellent at it. Feel free to keep doing it if you consider it absolutely necessary. There's plenty of room in the car for all of us, so make yourself comfortable. But understand one thing, inspiration, curiosity, and I are the only ones making decisions on this trip. You get a seat and you get a voice. We both know silence has never been your strong suit, but you don't get a vote. You can suggest detours all you want, but you don't touch the GPS, you don't touch the AC, and you definitely don't get a say in the music. Above all, my dear old friend, you are strictly forbidden from driving. The car is mine, and I'll be doing my job on this trip too, which is to work hard and stay focused. Are we clear? Then let's hit the road called courage. That letter is my own take on a passage from Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic, and it might be the clearest way I've found to talk about fear. How many times have we tried to push fear away, to shut it up? And the harder you fight it, the bigger it gets, and the more it feels like it's about to swallow us whole. It grows so big it ends up paralyzing us. We stop moving, stop trying anything new, stop building anything that's truly ours. And instead of naming it, we reach for every excuse except the real one, fear itself. You call it not the right time yet. I need to think it through more. What if this goes wrong? But these are different disguises of fear of what people will say when you do your thing, fear of what you will think of yourself, or mostly, fear of what you'll do next once you've already messed up. It's just different paper clothes on the same paper doll. The thing is, whenever creativity and inspiration show up, fear is already lying in wait. Actually, it seems to arrive a step ahead of them, muffling their voice before they even get a chance to speak. The result is a kind of numbness, so strong it keeps you from ever stepping out of autopilot. In the early 20th century, the Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung proposed something that unsettled a lot of people around him. Whatever we repress doesn't disappear. He called that hidden part of ourselves the shadow, everything we push out of awareness because it's too uncomfortable to look at directly. Until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. That's exactly what happens when fear grabs the wheel without you noticing. You don't feel like you're avoiding anything. You feel like life just turned out this way, like it wasn't the right moment, like circumstances beyond your control got in the way. Jung also developed a method for dealing with this called active imagination. Instead of repressing an emotion like fear, you bring it in front of you and you talk to it. No, you didn't hear that wrong. It sounds like a pretty weird thing to do. But the goal isn't to have a full conversation with your anxiety, it's to acknowledge what's actually happening inside of you. Because what gets named loses some of its power to operate in the dark. That's exactly what the letter at the start of this video is doing. It doesn't pretend fear isn't there. It doesn't pick a fight with it. It simply assigns it a seat in the car and makes it very clear who's holding the wheel. Because here's what no one tells you about courageous people: they aren't fearless. The truly fearless people with no fear at all tend to make reckless moves. They lock fear in the trunk and drive off pretending it isn't there. That's not courage, that's carelessness, and fear locked away in the dark tends to come back louder at the worst possible moment. Real courage isn't the absence of fear. It's recognizing it, sitting in the back seat, alive, talking, making itself heard, and keeping your hands on the wheel anyway. Because if fear ever gets to pick the soundtrack, it only has one song: stop, stop, stop. But curiosity should pick the music instead. It's like curiosity is the seed of every action. It starts with curiosity and it grows the more you prepare yourself instead of run. Then the trip continues, and preparation stops feeling like a delay and it becomes a route. Here's the paradox: you're never going to get rid of fear, but freedom was never about that. Freedom is acting anyway with fear in the back seat, recognizing its voice and not letting it choose for you or stop you. So you don't have to start with big decisions. It can be the everyday stuff like finally making that banana bread. Acknowledge how much time fear has already stolen from you, making you put off that hobby, that business idea, that hard decision, but put it in the back seat. Call on curiosity and inspiration to help chart the way with you, and give them a voice. The more you do that, the quieter fear gets. Not gone, just softer, easier to drive around. You've already survived everything that got you here. That's proof enough that you can trust who's holding the wheel. You. So close your eyes, yes, right now, and take a deep breath. Think about that thing you're afraid of doing, whatever's behind it. Is it worth chasing? Just remember, fear can stay in the car, it just doesn't get to drive for you.
If this reflection resonated with you, like and subscribe to The Arise. New reflections await.